Since Kempinski Hotels has properties around the world with different policies around opening and public safety, how are you managing the different needs across all of your properties presently?
This is as I mentioned before, we've initially just rolled out our white glove service, and that will be rolled out to all hotels globally, to all Kempinski hotels globally. What our hotels then will do, they will align our white glove service with any local or regional government guidelines and combine the two to put those into operation. So if a guest is looking for specific information and they want to travel to China or they want to travel to Germany, and they pick a Kempinski hotel, if they go to the Kempinski Hotel website, there is a whole section on there on health and safety that will give them the current and up-to-date information when they're planning their travels.
I'm having a lot of these conversations with hotel brands right now. And when it comes to your brand, with probably having less resources for marketing, where are you focusing your efforts to generate business in the short term for the next 6 to 12 months?
Yeah, it's a question we've been asking ourselves for the last few months as we've gone into this kind of back to the future recovery phase. We see in the next 6 to 12 months, domestic and regional business coming back strong. So we recently launched our Make a Travel Promise initiative with Kempinski. And that will be underpinned by several initiatives. For example, we have our Stay in Style, which is our domestic and regional staycation offer. And that's more aligned to reconnecting families if you want a wellness break after you've been in lockdown for several months. And also our German hotels have just launched our 5-star road trip, which can take you through the Kempinski brand in Germany. And then once the hotels open up into Austria and Switzerland, that will be extended. And I think that would be a fantastic journey to take through Kempinski in Europe. And then following on from that, we will launch our Escape in Style initiative, which is our summer offer to guests. So we're really looking at Make a Travel Promise over the next 6 to 12 months as being our brand strategy with a number of initiatives aligned to that.
We're seeing that a lot actually in multiple areas right now with more like the local hotels are looking at their local customers that maybe are rediscovering their locations again. The ones that are used to traveling internationally are sort of forced to stay at home right now. So they're missing that hotel experience. And I think what you're doing is exactly what is the need right now.
Yeah, and as we're seeing the hotels opening up, we are seeing that weekend business and domestic drive business is coming back fairly strong.
Finally, what's your thoughts on the Kempinski brand for the short and long term?
So we're, as I said, we're looking at a phased recovery, and by that I mean we see domestic and regional coming back fast and strong. I also believe that if the hotels that have a strong domestic and regional business base will come back stronger. Now, of course, there'll be regional variations to that, but I think if you have a strong regional and domestic base versus hotels that are heavily reliant on international business, then those hotels will come back stronger. Now, of course, we all know that we're reliant on borders being open. What quarantine protocols will be in place? Are airlines going to be at full capacity? And then what is the impact on airline seat costs because of their social distancing impact? So these are all variations that we are planning for in our recovery phases, and we're ready to go. Kempinski is ready to. We're welcoming guests now, and we're ready to go. The other area that's been very important and will continue to be important for us is sustainability. We recognize that we have a responsibility not only financially but also to the local communities and also to the sustainability initiative globally, and we take that very seriously, and we've been working on that in the past and we'll continue to work on that in the future, and within the next 2 or 3 months we'll be rolling out our new meeting and event sustainability program. So put those together, the hospitality industry has been around a long time. It's been through many events, many crises. It's adapted, it's agile, and it's come back strong from each of those. And we believe at Kempinski it will come back strong again.
Ron, I really want to thank you so much for taking the time with us today. The information you shared is extremely positive for the outlook in the industry as a whole and very motivating. HMI wants to thank Kempinski Hotels for hosting our groups in the past and will certainly be going back to your hotels in the future. I wish you and your entire team all the best.
Thank you very much for inviting me on today. It's been a pleasure. And I look forward to, maybe the next time we meet, we have this conversation over a sundowner at a new hotel in Ibiza.
I'll definitely be there.